I'm excited.
Me too.
Did I check and see what YouTube looks like? No, I didn't.
I have it up. It doesn't seem to have started for me yet, but yeah, I'm starting now.
Well, what are you going to be working on?
So many things. I have a list. I have to do my digital reading journal, my January. Sorry, I'm just making sure all the sound's off on the other computer. I've got to do my January setup page. I did my reading stats journal pages earlier today because I had to start filming some stuff for my reset because I just realized that has to go up on Wednesday and it's Sunday.
I know. No, I was like, did I do resets in 2025? I was like, not this one. I can.
It's more that I went, the only video I have to film for the rest of this year is my weekly wrap up, which I did yesterday. And then I'm like, you idiot, that's only Monday's video. You still have things planned for the rest of the week. Like, I better film those things. Anyway, I did this.
Okay, love it.
This one. Because I'm trying to use up this kit. So this was the exact same kit I used in January of this year, and I've used it for January next year. And I still have more. I'm actually going to use it for something else if I get to it today. But yeah, then I'm just going to work on. I've got Miller's journal, my niece's journal that I've got to update for the last couple of weeks, and my little weekly planner and stuff like that. So those are the things I'll be working on. And I've got cameras and laptops because I've got to record and film stuff, and the technology is going to fail me this afternoon.
My husband today gave me a Taylor Swift book sticker, so I gotta figure out where I'm gonna stick that. But I need to work on 2025 setup. I have a couple. The 24 and 24 vlog that I did where I did the butterfly one.
Yeah.
After the 24 hours was done, I kept journaling that day. So I have like this cover page, and then this is going to be all these squares. I can probably do this are going to be for just color coding the markers and deciding what they're going to be for the breathings and stuff. And then I need to do my full page oldest TBR, but I don't actually want to fill out the books until the first. My own TBR. So I will probably decorate those tonight. And then I did this one and the buzzword one, which you really can't see, but it's like gold.
Nice. Are you doing both buzzword challenges?
Yeah, but I do it very loosely. I haven't accomplished it like completely either year that I've done it. But I do have them both.
Well, because I was thinking what I'm going to try at least this month is I'm going to do both. I've got books picked for them, but then I was going to try and do it vlog style, but film it early because they're relatively short books, and then do recommendations for other titles that I've read previously and use it as like a recommendation kind of thing. I don't know if I'll be able to do that every month, but I'm like, well, I might as well try because this month was hard trying to pick books.
My problem is, well, as usual, I tend to DNF the options that I found, and then I don't really find another one because I don't put any books on my TBR specifically for it. It's just sourced out of books on my TBR already. It doesn't always work out.
Yeah. Well, I had more that I've read previously than I did to read. So I'm like, I was struggling. I'm like, well, I can do a recommendation video. Hello, everyone.
Right. Marissa. Hi, everybody. Let us know what, or if anything, you'll be working on along with us. If you're trying to set up a 2025 journal, you really need to be getting on that, let me tell you.
Yep.
Well, and I had said that I wasn't going to do a 2025 journal video because it would already need to be done. I would need to have it filmed and stuff if I was doing it how I've always done it. But then yesterday or today, I was like, okay, when I'm filming my 2024 flip through, which will be after the first, because I fill everything out. And I think in the first, honestly, I think I went to like journal, like good section of New Year's Day, you know?
Yeah.
But I was like, okay, so when I film that later that week, I could just right after that, while I still have the desk set up for and everything, just flip through whatever happens to be in, in my 2025 journal and just have
Sounds
that bonus. Oh, the other I need to do January's spread too.
yeah.
Actually. Oh, you read One Dark Window, right? Or did you not?
No, I haven't. I'm contemplating it because I know how much you like it, but I don't
Okay.
know.
Well, one of the stickers I got for the merch, it's like very meaningful in the book, but it's nothing comes for free. And I put it on my channel growth tracker page. And I don't know why. That tickles me so much.
I love that for you.
Uh,
That's saying something. No, I decided that because I'm part of Hedda's Patreon,
yeah.
and I always get her printables, but I don't print anything because I don't have a printer that works, and I feel dodgy about taking them to work and printing them. And I don't really have that much physical journal stuff to print them for anyway.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to use them as the cover pages for my reading journal this year.
Cute.
Because I couldn't think of what to do. I can't do books again because I didn't have any books that captured my attention. I just did my best books of the year video, and it opens with me going, look, this is a list of best books for this year, but it's not like last year's list. Where last year I loved everything. These I loved, but it's not the same thing.
My best of the year is like 6 books.
Well, I managed to get
my favorites.
I managed to get mine to 24 books that I really liked. And I'm just like, that works for me. 24 in 24.
Hold on, let me get rid of this kid.
All right. Okay, so people, I'm gonna be Heather and read the comments. I need to read Bury Your Gaze. It's been on my list. It's just I think I've got to see if I can find an audio for it. And year-long reading challenges. Lurkers are always appreciated. It's what was I gonna say? My brain is not functioning. I think I've finished my 2024 journal because I basically know what I'm reading between now and the end of the year, which means I think I can export all the images and I can start trying to find a photo book printing place so that I can get it printed. So I can do a flip through of that in January.
I like your flip throughs.
We'll see. I might be being super optimistic.
I'm working on writing out my 2-year-long challenges in my reading journal. I'm putting those books on hold in my library. Nice. What are your challenges? I'm also lurking on my lunch break. A win is a win. Filling out my work planner. Hello. Just here lurking. Lots of lurkers.
Nothing wrong with lurkers.
Happy you're all lurking here. So wind down from a family gathering today. Well, isn't that the truth? Making a list of things I still need to do in my journal before 2025. Julie, not to put any pressure on you, but now is the time. But before 2025 is like today. Tomorrow. Hello. Trying to figure out what's going on my TBR for January. Oh, I've been thinking about this, so I'm just like, I don't even know. Baby already woke back up. So I'm just
no.
Hello, tiny human.
Yes. Sorry to interrupt your nap break, tiny human.
I'm using your digital journal.
Yay! I hope you like it. It's pretty fun. I like it.
I'm sure it's amazing. If I were doing it, I would probably use yours. All right. So I think I'm actually going to start out with my January spread because I kind of
Yeah.
I need to do that. I need to do that. Lurking is still watch time. It's still eyeballs.
Mm-hmm.
It still feels like you're not talking to yourself.
What's wrong with talking to yourself? Nothing. As long as other people don't see you and think you're weird.
I've been talking to myself my whole life. There's a reason why I was ready. Camera ready. So as of right now, I don't know for sure, and I've already kind of messed it up, but it's fine. I've decided that for my monthly spreads, the cover page, I am cutting like the first page, and I think what I want to do is washi tape along the edge of the cut, and then that same washi tape on the back page. So, you see both. If that makes sense.
Yeah, nice.
Well, I don't know if I can do it with like thin washi tape or if it needs to just be thick like this, like the wide one. I don't know if I can do either or.
Like the thicker one, I'd probably fold over the edge, but
Right. Well, that's what I was thinking for the first page anyways.
yeah. Why don't you use both? Use one to fold over and the other one because they complement each other. Or at least they look like it.
Well, these were just on top. They were just examples.
Oh, they look like they complement one another, Heather, from what I can see. So
I think they're a little busy right next to each other, but they're not bad.
yeah, nice.
Problem is, I don't know what I want to use.
Well, spoiler for anyone who wants to watch my reset on Wednesday, but here's the front cover for January.
Okay, that's super cute. Super cute. I already watched Hedda's video, I think. Like, where she posted her January setup, right? No, she posted 2025.
No, I think I just lost the record. Well, do you know what? I'm kind of glad that I'm filming too because I'm filming a top-down view and I was filming the screen and the screen recording just stopped without saving. So I'm
delightful. Fantastic.
No, it did. Good. Hang on. Let me save it before it does something I'm going to be very unhappy about. I told you the technology was not going to work for me today.
Nope. Not today. I don't know. I don't feel like I have anything that I want to do specifically because it's January. So I might just go with something I like and just doesn't really feel January-ish, but it'll be okay. Oh, I also got I posted them on Instagram, but I got month stickers this year. So I feel like that opens up some possibilities for my cover page because the month can go, over something else. It doesn't have to just be directly on the white page so you can see it.
Yeah. Nice.
I never thought I was going to be home and have already done all this.
Best laid plans.
All apart.
And yes, I agree. This is why if I want to print my journals, I just get them printed in a photo book because I don't have the printer or money for color ink.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah. So I totally get that.
I saw Ashley's video, but I haven't had time to watch it yet.
Yeah, I watched it earlier. The one for the comic.
Yeah, I need to watch it, but I haven't got to watch anything since that posted. I feel like really behind for 2025 setup. Just like not even just the journal, just kind of
Yeah.
general life stuff. But I was talking to my sister and I was like, I don't know, if it's just the mood I'm in because it's the end of the year, the end of the holidays, I'm overwhelmed and tired and burnt out, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like 2025 is not my year to improve in any area. I just feel like I actually don't want to try. I just want to coast through as much as possible.
Yeah. I just want to have a year where I don't have to do that much.
Yeah, I'm just like, you know, like I have no goals at all. My goal remains to hit 4,000 on YouTube, which unless I come to a complete standstill, I will in 2025 because I'm close to what am I close to? I don't know.
You're close to it.
Okay, I'm close to 3,900. So, in 2025, I should get like 120 subscribers. So,
Yeah.
that's not even really a goal, but it remains the same.
I have I have complete faith that will happen for you, Heather.
Yeah, me too. But that my 200 book goal, which again, I should very easily hit unless things change drastically. That's it. So they're not really goals. They're just more like numbers,
Yeah. Yep.
But I was also thinking because I just don't want to don't want to strive for anything. I'm like, that sounds hard. I was kind of thinking this year in my journal, I was thinking of not like a bingo board or anything like that, but just kind of like a checklist almost, like a spread of different representations I want to read or author representations I want to have. And just like one of each. Just like, yes, you did that. You read a book of this, which again is like so much lower than what I would actually be hoping for.
Yeah.
Just like I feel like right now, especially, but I think me as a person, I'm not motivated by like reaching for something out of reach by like trying for something really hard, I'm motivated by easily clearing the obstacle. I'm like, oh, I already did it. That was really good. Maybe I'll do it again.
Yeah. Well, like it's why when I set say like something like the TBR bingo board, I can set bigger numbers for things like, and I know I can hit them, but it's not about more. It's about having something that I know I can hit because then I will do it again.
Right.
Because I'm not motivated by something being out of reach or just out of reach.
Right.
I want something I know I can do because then I'm more likely to then try and do it again.
Right. Because I definitely get like procrastination and paralysis of just feeling overwhelmed where I'm like, oh, I have too much to do, so let me do nothing.
Yep. I hear that.
So I'm kind of thinking of just, it's kind of silly, but it is true how much just filling in a little box in your reading journal feels like a success, feels like you really did something, and I'm like, all right, so if I could have little boxes that are easily checked off, and also, I mean, it's kind of a good baseline if it's like, all right, it's March and I have not yet checked off my one sapphic book box. Like, let's get our act together, you know?
What are we doing here?
Right. But ideally, you know, it would just be easy wins.
Yeah. Also, I find it deeply ironic at the moment that I'm using I've got snakes in this layout. I've spent the last week trying to stay inside avoiding snakes because I've been out in the country, and I'm just like, I know it's the year of the snake. I know that's why this is the layout, but I just find it deeply ironic because every time someone mentions a snake, I'm like, can you not?
Yeah, I know. Obviously, we live in Pennsylvania, and we have 2 types of poisonous snakes, but I've literally never seen one in the wild in person, you know?
Yep.
I've seen, like, you know, harmless snakes, but my daughter is like, she brings them up pretty regularly, and I'm just like, "You really don't have to worry about that. Is right now, it's too cold for them, first of all, like, we're fine. You're not gonna see a snake."
Yeah.
Bye.
See you later.
Good shift.
All right.
I just feel like snakes are I don't know. I don't mind snake, symbolism. Is that, like, the word I want?
Some iconography.
And, like, snake decorations and stuff, but
Yeah.
I don't wanna see any snakes, I can tell you that.
Yeah, no. Because essentially, what my aunt and uncle have on their farm are tiger snakes and brown snakes, 2 of the most deadly snakes in the world. Like, no, thank you.
Yikes.
I'm good.
So good.
I can go my entire life without seeing them, thanks.
So good, actually.
Anyway, it's really pretty. Oh, did you want me to show you what came in the advent box? Because I only did half of it.
Absolutely, I do.
Since I've got it here, because I was going to use it, but I think I'm going to save it because even though it's New Year themed, it's also still kind of winter themed.
Okay, yeah.
There were 3 wooden stamps. I can't remember if I did all the stamps in the video.
No, I think I saw just the shop one.
Yep.
I could be wrong, though.
Anyway, so they're really, really cute. There were 3 washi tapes. So there was the story one. There's a blue plaid.
Okay.
And then one which is, you'd like this one. It's a leafy floral.
Yeah, you're right.
There was a pin, a lapel pin.
That's cute.
There were, hang on. Oh, that's cute. There were 3 like die cut stickers that are kind of shiny.
Love it. Love them all.
There was the notepad.
Cute.
And then there was the postcard, which I almost used in a layout today, but I'm going to save it.
Yeah, I love it.
Then there was just all the stickers. So there were kind of like the decorative stickers.
Mm-hmm.
There's the little squares that she has. And then the rest, there's the bows.
Cute.
And then the rest were all kind of labels or letters in the orange and blue color scheme. But the reward tier for her Patreon I should get in the next week or so matches the theme. So there'll be more stickers to go with that theme, which is kind of fun. So I'm glad I did that because that made me happy. But I did open all of them before I went away.
Yeah. Well, I know you said you don't use blue a lot in your spreads, but do you like blue?
I do like blue.
Yeah.
Which is why I find it so strange that I don't use it. So
if you don't like blue, well, that's not the best. the best round for you, but
yeah, I've made my start. I've done blue in my reading journal, so there is that.
I
Now,
didn't do a lot in mine either. I used it. I actually did it on a couple of annual spreads last year because I was like, well, I'm not going to use this.
yeah. Well, as I said before, I've done my reading journal one, so now I'm going to do my little cover, my January cover page in my Hobonichi, my little journal one.
Yeah.
And I'm going to continue to use that panda kit that I'm trying to kill.
I also like really try to kill off themes like that just because I don't want it to be like the same 20 different designs showing up in my journal year after year after year.
Here's my problem. I still have this much stuff from it because it was a so I'm like, I don't know this is only an A6 journal. This one's not going to use it up, but we'll make a start of it.
Yeah, it's a cute set, but it's definitely a lot.
Yep.
All right, let's see here. Hi, Laura.
Hello.
Already have my reading journal up and go for 25. So you are ahead of the game. Actually, you already did a video, right? Didn't I watch your 2025 journal video? I definitely feel like I did. Hey, Elises. I am way behind. I can tell you that. Which is okay.
It's all good.
I'm definitely glad that I took the video off the schedule and everything, and I don't feel any real pressure to get done. And like I said, I kind of want to be journaling on New Year's Day. So if I'm doing stuff on New Year's, that's fine. Yes. Okay. I definitely watch that. I feel like I watch more journaling videos in these like 3 weeks than any other time of the year.
What have I been doing since I stopped filming earlier this morning? Oh, watching journaling videos. I still have about 6 queued up sitting in my tabs.
It's just that time of year where I'm like, it sounds good. A journaling video. I know I've shared a couple, but I don't even know exactly how I saw her. But Amy's reading journal, I think, on Instagram.
Okay.
I've been watching every single one of her reels of herself. Like, yes, another one. Thank you.
Woohoo! Thank you for giving us the content we want.
I don't even watch reels on Instagram like that at all. But Instagram knows that I've been watching all of them, so every time she posts one, it's at the top of my feed. Yep, back again. All right, well, this looks a little questionable, but
nice.
And then flip open.
Yeah. I love that.
I'm kind of into it. A little bit. We'll see if the vision continues for the next few months. My other thing, I got this idea for sure from Leandra at Leandra the TBR0. Is that her channel name? Where did I have it? And I want to say in her mid-year journal flip through, maybe she had the dates in her monthly spread, and I think she had circles, maybe not. She had something though where either under it or around it something, but she did a color for the book that she read on that, not like a rating, but like, you know, if you read a book over 5 days, that color would be on those 5 days.
Yeah.
Or if you skipped a day, it wouldn't be on there. Or, you know,
Yeah.
if you read it all in one day and stuff. And I had been trying to figure out how I wanted to do something very similar, and that just made it click for me. So I got the dates, I think, for the first 6 months as circles. They're actually kind of smaller than I thought they were going to be. But I don't know what I want to use, like what marker or pencils or anything I want to use, but I definitely want to do that.
Nice. Okay, there's my little January cover page for my
Adorable.
journal.
Adorable. Absolutely love it.
Oh, the other thing I've been doing in this one is I'm using, because I don't need the calendar in this for anything, I've been doing word of the day. So I've got a little subscription, and I actually like how this has turned out.
Yeah.
It looks really effective.
That's cute too.
So let's see how that goes. But yes, I've used up a die cut and I finished off one of the sticker sheets.
Good work.
Count that as a win.
It is. It is a win.
Yeah, I think that's all I need to do in that one now until January. Okay.
Nice.
That's done. That's done. That one's done. Oh, do I want to tackle the nightmare that is my content planner? Why not?
Dun, dun, dun. You need to do stuff for 2025?
No, I just wanted to do the decorations for this mess because I currently have 2 channels worth of content on it. Not that it's filled in, because that was not the point of this year, but
I am. I'm just sitting here looking at stickers. I've got nothing. I don't know what I'm doing.
I've also pulled out the stickers because
not a lot is making it on the page, let me tell you. Yeah.
Something.
I definitely plan on doing my end of 2024 flip through, but I'm not as excited about it, I feel like, as I usually would be. Yeah, I have barely watched. I've honestly barely watched any, but I've been seeing her post them.
I've watched a couple of her things. I just found the podcast that she does with someone else, and I've gone down that rabbit hole.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Washi tape.
I am kind of trying to figure out, well, well, the truth of the matter is I need to film my final 24 and 24 vlog, which is not really a vlog. It's more of a look back, kind of just a discussion of the project.
Yeah.
And that's my last video of the year. So I need to film that. And I should have, what I was supposed to post today was the Conspiracy of Kings video for the read along, which normally should have been done back for the live. But I still haven't done it. And I'm not doing it for today either. So I need to film that at some point in January. But what my mind is focused on is that, like, what type of vlogs I want to do for 2025. With the death of the 24 and 24 vlog.
Yeah.
Because I kind of want to, I kind of have in my mind that I would like to always kind of have a vlog project happening, whether that is daily, weekly, or like, whether that's daily, weekly, a weekly project, or an ongoing project where I'm just filming, clips in between other videos. I kind of like to have one going, I feel like most of the time, but that's all I've got. That's as far as the trend of that has made it.
So let me think. Hang on, I just need to get a tape. So we need vlog ideas for Heather.
Well, and I have some try a chapter ideas,
Yay! Yes, more of those, please.
I know. Well, I'm pretty sure I said in the first one that I filmed, you tell me if this is true or not. Pretty sure I said I will not be doing this again. So it's really hard.
No, but you need to give me the content I want, Heather.
No, well, that's the thing. Every time you post one, I'm like, yes, score.
Well, I think
so happy about it.
I think I've figured out the first two that I'm going to do, because hang on. Was I kind to myself when I did? I can't even remember what my challenges are that I set for myself for this year. One of them was about try chapters, and I can't remember what it was. I'm hoping that I changed my mind and was nice to myself. Oh, good. I think I had 24 try chapter videos. And I'm like, what are you doing, you idiot? So it sounds. I had almost 24 ideas for them. It's just a case of actually filming them.
Right.
But like the first two that I was thinking of is I want to do another one from my star jar just because it's getting full and I want to empty it.
Yeah.
And the other one I want to do is I want to go through my 2024 folder on my Kindle and some of the books that I purchased in 2024 or acquired in 2024 that I did not attempt to read that year. So those will be the first two that I do.
Sharonda and Tama have their read what you got challenge, and then Izzy and Shay are supposed to be doing read what you own as well, right?
Yes.
I think they've announced anything, but
well, like I've got my own version of those challenges anyway for the year. So
right. You could do a read what you own.
Yeah.
Our chapter for sure.
How's this going to work? Anyway, it'll be interesting. But what about vlog ideas for you?
I don't know. Okay, that's not true. I had a brilliant idea.
Let's hear it.
A brilliant idea, which I have started roughly working out, but I was messaging Ray, and I said something, and I said, this is a good video series idea, but it's Do or Die 2025. It's basically like books that, I've had on my radar for a long time, whether they've been on the TBR or not, and they keep going on and off and that type of thing.
Yeah.
It's just like, yeah, no, we're trying them. We're actually opening the first page.
Yeah.
2025, and we're reading it or it's gone forever. We're not doing this anymore.
Yep. I love that idea. Please do that.
But I also know, like, I couldn't do, or I probably couldn't do that many of those types of books, like, back to back, like, in a 1-week vlog or something, so
Yeah.
we'll have to see.
But you could do them, like, bi-monthly.
Yeah. I know I have City of Brass on there. I have Guild on there. Kind of would probably include, what's the Nalini Singh's Archangel one?
Oh, yeah, Angel's Blood.
Yeah. I'd probably include that one.
Yeah, I'm not convinced you're going to like that series, at least not from that first book.
Well, I took it back off my TBR again. Like, it's not on the TBR, but I'm just like,
I love that series, but I don't know if you would.
I just need to know at some point.
Yeah.
Well, and the thing is, a lot of these, it's like, I don't need to know. I usually just let them go and really don't think about them again, per se, or at least don't think about them as a possibility. But some of these, just keep coming back up.
Yeah. See, this is why our friendship works, is we just go, yeah, I don't know, Heather. And I do rely on you to tell me exactly what it is that I'm not going to like from your reads.
I feel like we have a really good grasp of what makes books work for each other.
Yep. For sure.
Like, we really do.
We don't spend too much time with one another, Heather. What are you saying? And honestly.
No, there was something yesterday, maybe, I don't know, but I think I was thinking about socializing or something. I don't even know. And I was just like, what if I didn't start BookTube and I didn't have stuff in my life? My life would be terrible.
No, I'm gonna cry.
My life would be like, I would not even know what I was missing. It was very bad.
It's so funny because, I mean, I started, well, my BookTube channel turns 9 next year. And the channel's a little bit older than that.
Yeah.
But I'm like, yeah, it's only been the last 4 years that has really been fun. Why? Because I have all these amazing people in my life who I didn't know before then.
Right, exactly. No, and it's so funny because, sometimes I'm like, am I just gonna keep doing this forever? I don't know. And then I forget what you said, but you were like, I'll still be here. And I was like, yes. What are you talking about? Yep. There was never a possibility that you would leave me and not give me videos every week. Incorrect. Literally not even an option.
See, I'm not allowed to go anywhere. I'll get into trouble.
Just like,
oh my gosh.
Honestly, this layout is looking real sketchy. I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing, what I think is going on
You're
here.
experimenting and having fun and not worrying about the outcome.
I've got I've got like all these different like sticker sheets going on. I'm like, do any of these go together? No, I don't think they really do.
Just enjoy the process.
We're on here anyways.
I mean, if it makes you feel any better, I've gone with a cutesy dinosaur sticker sheet from Header, plus a shiny washi, plus a random tree thing. Like, they don't match. They only match thematically. They don't match. Who cares?
Right.
Really, the only person who needs to look at this is me in the end.
That's true. That is very, very true.
Now, the problem is the sticker sheet has super tiny little dots and they're all stickers.
Yep. I've got they're not little dots, but this one's stars. I've used all the actual stickers, but I gotta use these stars. I can't throw them away.
No. Someone went through the process of making sure that these were all cut.
Right. This is quality material here.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm excited because tonight I will start my reread of role playing, and then tomorrow I will read Gravity, and then on Tuesday I will read the rest of the story, and that is my reading year done, and I will end on a high note. Also end on tears, but that's fine because it's a good book.
Yes, it is. And there will be tears.
Oh, there will. There's been tears every time I've read the book.
It is inevitable. Now that I said about these stars, I'm like, what if I just put these all over this?
Do it, do it.
How bad can it be?
Won't be bad, it'll just be dramatic.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh, I've become a person who uses tweezers for stickers. This was not supposed to be my life.
Me too. I'm right here with you.
These are so small.
Sometimes I'm like, I really cannot get this actually. Also, like my hands sweat really easily if I'm like nervous or which apparently includes when a sticker won't come off the sheet.
Fair.
Like, okay, things are going downhill fast.
All right,
But
I've used these tiny dots. That's good enough.
yeah,
I consider that sheet done.
my my daughter sees on YouTube the like flat lay play type things or like the little miniature doll things. A lot of times they'll use tweezers when they're like doing those videos. So she keeps stealing mine because she's pretending to do videos. If it's more effect, I had two. I don't know where the other one is. I really hope it doesn't
I love that.
somebody.
I love that so much.
I was reading a really good little bit sad though. Marriage in Trouble, sapphic Christmas novella.
Oh yeah.
And I didn't get it read by the end of Christmas. So
it's done.
was like, oh, I'm just DNFing this. Like, I'm can't back up. So then I did it. I don't know. I feel very pressurized about the reading the next couple of days. I'm I kind of only want to pick up things that I have no expectations for, So if they're a win, great. But I don't really want to pick up any of my very anticipated or anything like that. So then I picked up I didn't really realize this, I don't think, but it was a Thanksgiving romance. No, we're past Christmas. We can't read that, but we're gonna read Thanksgiving. And you know what? It's 150 pages. It's still problematic. Let me tell you, but I'm thriving.
That's all that matters.
I sent messages to Tracy and then I didn't have time to listen to her responses, but he was her high school bully, although, he didn't really realize what was going on. He wasn't the main perpetrator or anything. He was just a popular guy on the football team, right? And he didn't step in or anything like that. But so he was her high school bully, but he was, going through it as a kid. And then he was in the Marines for 10 years and now he's the sheriff of their small town. And she has lost everything in LA and is back in her small town. But also her dad died a couple years ago and she hasn't been home since he died. And not even for his funeral. So she's having issues with her family a little bit, but her mom is a hippie and is the most loving, forgiving, compassionate mom in the entire world. And this stupid book keeps making me cry. I've cried 3 times. I'm just oh, everybody.
As long as you're enjoying it, that's the most important thing.
It's such a little problem child right now, but here we are.
I love that for you.
But honestly, I've been barely reading, so I was just kind of glad to pick up a book and not be scrolling.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, I can't take it anymore. I'm splitting the content planners again.
Well, I will say the one good thing about it being together like that is it does kind of show you how much content you're making.
I am well aware of that.
Yeah.
That's not a shock. That's not a surprise to me.
It's oh, look at this every day. Every day.
But the kids channel stuff, it doesn't take long to film and it doesn't take long to edit. The only time I run into trouble with it is when I'm really tired, which is what happened at the end of the year. So,
well, and you basically don't hold yourself to it, right? If you don't post.
No, it's the one I'm more likely to push through on a video on Novelty Corner than I am on the kids channel, because unless it's something that I've been sent for review, the dates don't matter.
Right, exactly. I was going to say that content's pretty much evergreen. It's just whoever's interested is going to be interested no matter when you post it.
Yeah. So I'm not it doesn't bother me.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not going to film that video. That's not happening. Well, going back to that idea of series vlogs or series videos,
yeah,
one of the ones that I'm going to do is for can't remember if I've told you. I probably have told you this. Sorry if I'm repeating myself.
Don't mind.
It's like what I'm calling my TBR diaries. It's the one where I'm trying to read down my 23, 24 physical books.
Okay.
And I'm not going to vlog that. I'm actually going to do that just as a wrap up of those books. But each month, which ones do I actually read down off that list?
Yeah.
Which, I mean, you can adapt to anything.
Right. Are you going to do those monthly or just whenever you have 10 or something?
I'm going to try and do it every 3 or 4 weeks.
Uh-huh.
Because ultimately what I want to try and do is keep the monthly wrap-up short. I don't want, and knowing me, if I haven't talked about a book, I'm going to want to talk about it. So I want to have things in videos so that the wrap-up is actually not an hour long.
Right. Makes sense to me. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah. Because I'm also going to do like check-ins for the 52 book club challenge and the buzzwordathon. Like those are probably the 3 challenges that I'll do wrap-ups for.
Yeah, and that's not a bad way to do that at all. It's really not.
Yeah. I could do weekly vlogs, but let's face it, I won't remember to do it. Okay. It's done.
I'm now placing my individual numbered day of the month stickers, and I'm on number 2, and I'm like, this might have not been your best idea.
Regretting some life choices, are we?
I'm like, this might not make it through the whole year, actually. We'll see.
You never know.
Well, one of the things was, I thought it would replace my daily reading tracker page. I'm not doing that either. And I was like, all this will be kind of encompassed in one little line. You can tell what I did, but I don't know that that's true. I don't know that any of this is true. I mean, this probably won't be bad if this is the only thing I'm doing, but we'll just see about that. The other thing about my reading these couple of days is I'm like, well, I want to try anything that I kind of want to see if I'm going to DNF before I put it in my 2025 TBR. Not that I can't DNF it already, but I'm like, what's the point of putting it on this page if I'm going to DNF it on the second? Let's get these out of the way. No, I feel like December reading is always a little bit weird.
Oh, so weird.
Because I'll have books I'm really excited about, new releases come out in December, and I won't read them. I'm like, not this month.
Well, the only one I got super excited about was Lillian Lark's new book, and I'm like, just give me it, please.
Well, and see, I read Kristen Ashley's new book, but part of that I think is I didn't have like the highest of expectations for it. Yeah, I figured it would be a 4-star, and it was a very enjoyable 4-star. I had a great time, but like I don't know. I just didn't have like super high expectations for it, and it made it easier.
Yeah.
To pick up. I also did read Kate C. Wells' novella in the Mafia anthology. Did you read that? I forget.
No, I don't think so.
It's what's the guy in Run Posey Run? Dario? Something like that.
Yeah.
It's his and Posey's daughter.
Oh yeah, I remember you talking about it.
Yeah. And that was fun too.
Good. We want fun things.
Everything else I put off.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, there's not. I'm like really annoyed. This is random. I'm really annoyed with Goodreads doing like end of year totals and stuff already. It's like
it's not the end of the year.
More books coming, guys. What are we talking about? I am not done yet.
I know, but some people are done. I'm like, well, I'm not. Can you just
Right.
Please don't. I've got stuff to read.
They might be done, but they'll still understand if they get their wrap up on January 1st. Like, the calendar makes sense to all of us, I thought.
I know, but are you sure about that? Maybe it doesn't make sense to people.
No.
Maybe they're confused about how the year works. And
my expectations of people continue to go down. Actually, I don't think you got it. Where?
You're welcome, Marissa.
Tweezers are the only way. So true.
Tea Dragon Society is so nice. Enjoy it. I need to reread that series.
Very nice. It is a good bedtime book. Sleep well.
So the kids' journal now has these tiny dog stickers that I've had for ages.
Delightful.
I thought so.
Really cute to use more whimsical themes for.
Yes, I have plenty of those. Okay.
Yeah.
Content plan is done. All right, let's do mine.
Still just sticking numbers over here. But I'm almost done.
Feel like you're just going to be sticking stickers for a while, Heather.
Yeah. Honestly, that might be all I do for January tonight. I'm not doing my TBR or my goals or anything like that right now.
That's fair.
I was also thinking of changing my Quarther pages because you know how I had it as goals for the Quarther ones?
Yes.
But I think it will make a little bit more sense to put goals in the monthly one. So it's like as I'm looking at that spread, basically every time I open my journal, I'm seeing the goals and we can check them off or not.
Yeah.
But so I still want to do a Quarther page. And I don't know if I want it to just be like stats or like the readathons and videos and stuff like that I did, I don't really know. Like, I have no idea.
Do you have to decide now, or can you leave it blank and come back to it?
No, I can leave it blank, but again, 2025.
Yeah.
It's only so many days away.
I know, but are you doing is it an end of 2024 quarter wrap up, or is it one for next year?
No, it's one for next year.
Yeah,
so it doesn't have to be done. You're right. It doesn't have to be done till March for
just leave a page or a double page for it.
Right.
And come back to it. And then you can decide what it is, or you can do something else with the page.
Right. So true, bestie. So true. Nailed it. I definitely do not think that my 2025 journal flip through is going to be worth much. It's definitely going to be a good, just random little 3-minute bonus video, I think.
That's okay.
Yeah. What do I want to do here is the question. Do you plan out your first book of the year or anything like that?
No.
Me
I plan my end of year reads, but I don't plan my first year. I've got a list of things that I'll probably read something for my summer vlog, just because I started that. But I haven't started reading for it. Oh, yeah. I kind of worked out the projects that I'm working on and a list of things. So I'll just pick from there, probably. But I plan on doing nothing on the first day of January, so nothing but reading.
Absolutely. In my mind, it is such a do nothing day. It is a relax.
Yeah.
Read, contemplate if you want, make some lists if you feel like it.
Yeah.
But it's not actually do anything.
No. And like my parents have friends over on New Year's Day, and then I'm going over on the 2nd to look after Miller. So I'm
a recharge.
I told everyone in my family after spending a week with them, a full week around people, said, do not expect to see me until the 2nd of January.
I will see you.
You might not even get phone calls every day. You might get a phone call every other day. So I just need a break.
Yep.
And it wasn't even bad. Like it was good, but
right. Still just a lot.
Very much so.
Like you and I are the same in that we can feel the energy just seeping out the longer.
Yeah.
Around people.
Well, look, we were up there for so long because we were helping to. So the people we were staying with, my aunt and uncle, they're currently living on a dairy farm, but they've been building their own property and they're about to move off the farm. And so the place is almost ready for occupancy. So we spent like Sunday and Monday over at the new place cleaning, or in my case, supervising small toddlers running around while everyone else cleaned, which I'm like, that's infinitely preferable for me. That's fine. Yeah. I will chase the well, this property is it's huge because it's a country property, and they've got a tennis court. They're putting in a pool. Like I kept the toddler on the tennis court because I could close the gate and he could just walk out. And then we had Christmas Day, but after Christmas Day, I'm like, I cannot come and clean at the house. I have to just stay here and do nothing. I literally have nothing left to give any of you.
Right.
So I'm sorry. But that's where I am. As it turned out, I had to supervise my older cousin who may or may not have had a bit too much to drink the day before. But that was fine. So I'm like, okay, works for me. I'll just chill here and you tell me what you need me to do later.
Right.
Because I think we had 28 people plus 3 toddlers for Christmas Day. So it was a bit much.
Yeah, it's a lot of it. A lot of it. We had, just multiple family things. Nothing bad. It's just some people are exhausting.
Yep. And anyone who tells you otherwise don't understand.
You do not know what they're talking about. Let me tell you. The way I'm just throwing stickers on the page and calling it a spread. It will end up having a lot of boxes and stuff drawn in, but I was like, what?
It just takes the pressure off.
Yeah.
Having a blank page.
Well, and I was just like, the boxes can just go around where the stickers already are. We can not even have to think about that. And that'll be just fine.
Yep.
What do I even have on my own TBR is the question.
Any fun things?
I have still have where even is the spread? Is it For the Wild? Is that the name of the novella the little fantasy novella?
The Wild?
Yeah, that one, right?
Yeah. That may be my favorite list for the year.
I kind of want to read it in January, I think. Of the Wild. So I have Of the Wild. I have Blood Meets Earth, which is a fantasy romance that Robin really liked last year. I've had since January or February. I have Negotiated Marriage, which is the one that I've chosen to try Claire Kent's Noelle Adams pen name.
Oh yeah.
And then I signed up for Casey Wells newsletter and I got her bonus content and stuff. And she has March Lord. Have you read that?
No.
It's an unpublished, before she was even Kate C. Wells, like different pen name. And she said, like, it's not as good, guys. Lower your expectations. It's not published. It's not, like, I didn't know what I was doing. But it is what even is it? I want to say it's like a I can't think of what, like a horde type. I think they're like aliens or something, but it's like a tribal horde type, and I don't remember. I think she's an enemy that gets captured. I don't know. But I was like, this this is the type of setup I go for anyways. And it's Kate C. Wells. So even if like it's not great,
it's still going to be
read it.
good.
And then my only other one is Grumpy Fake Boyfriend by Jackie Lau, but I don't really know how much I still want to read that.
Yeah.
I like Jackie Lau's writing, but she's one of those authors that within the first couple of books from her, I had a 5-star, right? And then I've read several since and have never gotten another 5-star. So it's like, it's nice. I know exactly what I'm going to get when I pick up one of her books, all that. But at this point, I have read a decent handful, and I don't know.
Yeah.
I want to keep reaching for those 4 stars,
That's fair enough.
So the point of that is I don't know if I even want to move the Grumpy Fake Boyfriend to my 2025 owned TBR, because I have other ebooks owned that I haven't read and I'm not going to read. They just go off my TBR. They're not, they're not anywhere. I'm not planning on reading them or trying to get to them or anything like that.
That's okay. We're allowed to have books like that.
Yes, we are. That's it. That's all the ebooks.
Yep.
And I have no physical books right now that I own and haven't read. I do plan on getting, I'm actually probably going to have it be a Valentine's Day present, the next Clean Sweep graphic novel.
Yay. I'm so excited for that.
I have the first one physically. I think I'm going to get the second one too. Because it really is just, it's definitely the type of thing I can see myself rereading too. Like, really, I've reread the novels themselves so many times, but
it's nice to read a different format.
It is. And I really like getting to see the creatures and the magic and stuff, and even just the outfits.
Yeah.
I really like getting to see those visually.
Yeah. So. Well, stickers threw up on this week's. That's okay, because 2 more are done.
I love that. It's a great relaxing video to watch. I'm almost done my January spreads.
Yeah.
New February, March. Yay, wonderful. I'm so glad to hear it. I am debating whether I should start doing any of the pen work, which, is the real time consumer drawing these boxes, but I don't think I will. I don't think that's my ministry tonight. I don't think I'm called to that. Honestly, I'll probably do better with that when I'm a little less tired.
Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna decorate my own TBR, and then I think I might work on my low, easy hanging fruit goals.
Nice.
January is constellation based, and I think March will be fantasy, whimsical based, but I have no clue on February. I love both of those. Those both sound fantastic. Just very pretty.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Nice.
You can always do February as fantasy and March as whimsical if you have enough things to differentiate the two as two separate themes. That'd be cute too. All right. Owned TV. I do not know what I want to do for this. I need tweezers. It's always subject to change, but right now I definitely don't think I'm coming out of the gate swinging with content for January. I think it's going to be a little, sorry, a little slow.
Nothing wrong with that.
Maybe I can tell myself that once I get conspiracy filmed and edited and put up, then I can do whatever I want.
Absolutely.
Okay. Comments to catch up on. Do you guys do themed monthly spreads? Kind of, but not really. Mine's just, I like this washi. I like the sticker.
Yeah, I mean, with my reading journal, like I try and pick a theme for the year and then I do themes within that.
You do. I don't. Mine are so unrelated.
Yeah, they tend to go in my reset videos when I do my TBRs because it's my reading journal.
Yeah, no, you can only do the themes based on your stash.
Yeah.
So many stickers of washi. Yes. Okay. Cool.
I do love a whimsical Alice in Wonderland theme.
Yeah.
As much as that book disturbs me, I love anything Alice in Wonderland themed.
I am not into Alice in Wonderland. It is too weird for me. Do either of you have monthly book limit you're striving to hit? Mine's read 12 books every month.
I read a ridiculous amount. Like, I don't set.
Not really, to be honest.
Whatever happens in a month.
It's all just based on mood reading with me. It really, really is. I can say in January, I really want to get the last of Izzy's manga read. And I would like to read a couple of things to just participate in the Read What You Own challenges, even though it's just ebooks. I just want to participate and support. But I guess I have Dizzy from Casey Wells too. I forgot. I added. I did this like last week. This is my Owens TBR spread, and then I had thought I might need 2 pages, so I left the next page blank. So I literally just did this this week. I just wrote Dizzy and put washi tape on it, and that's literally it. So that's really nothing, but I have Dizzy too by Casey Wells, and I don't even know. Honestly, I had a hard time picking 25 books for the whole year. I'm like, I don't even know what to put on these TBRs. But yeah, I don't know. I have low plans for January's reading. Although I would like to I'd like to not be in a reading slump, I can tell you that. Oh, are there a bunch of ads on this live? I wonder if I can fix that. Will it let me fix things while it's live? All right, I've turned the ads off for now, at least. I think it'll work. I wonder why it did so many. It's supposed to, maybe it's because we're being too quiet. I almost wonder if that would have them stay more in.
Yeah.
Because it's supposed to be like a conservative, balanced approach. I don't know. That's the button I clicked. TBR always gives me anxiety, so I can call them my pile of possibilities. So true.
I do like pile of possibilities.
I will not be sticking. I can do more with less. Thank you. Thank you so much. Siri does autocorrect. Well, I feel like with lives and stuff, especially, I feel like too many ads while you're trying to while you're trying to live the live is very annoying. Is very annoying as a viewer. I think it's less so on like replay and stuff, but I think when you're watching live, less is more.
All right. First page for Miller done.
I love that you're doing that for her.
Well, I have a really nice photo of her and my dad, so I'm going to put it in the notes and get my dad to write something for her, which that's going to take some doing because he can be a bit of a slow poke when I ask him to do things, but I can tell him he has to do it for his grandchild.
That's correct. I wonder where I lost my tweezers. It's here somewhere. Things get so moved around and piled on when you're journaling. It's like a scavenger hunt the whole way through. Just trying to find what you literally just had in your hand. No. Well, they are missing. I'll give them that. Oh, wait, I dropped them. That was the loud thing. I remember now. I remember.
Success.
Nailed it.
Excellent work.
Oh, yeah, you print out the book covers. I always see everyone's reading journals with the book covers. I'm like, oh, that's really cute. And then I'm like, Heather, that is Goodreads. Calm down.
Yeah.
That's the one thing you already have. Let's let it go.
Yeah. The only reason I got myself a little printer was to do this journal for me. Like, okay, that's worth it.
It's sweet. Very, very sweet. Well, I finished off a couple of sheets, so you're doing well.
Excellent.
I don't know how I'm going to write that, so I'm not going to. That is another day Heather's problem. She can be the one to put pen to paper and ruin the whole thing.
I love the faith you have in yourself.
There are 0 spreads that I started writing words and it improved. But that is okay. It's not the end of the world. All right. How do I want to do this? Do you have any reading projects you're going to do while you're on break?
I'll do. Sorry, I just realized I haven't spoken well. I'll do the words. Got distracted. I'll do the try chapter. I'm doing the summer reading vlog, so I started that when I went to the city yesterday.
And do you have a specific TBR for that?
I have a couple of books in mind. I think most of them are Australian romances that are summer themed, which I figured was appropriate. But the one that I've definitely got is The Girl in the Sunflower Dress, which I don't actually know if it's set in summer, but sunflowers are very summer.
Right. I don't know what that book is, though. I don't think
it's by Katie Montanaro. She's an Australian writer. Yeah. So
Okay, yeah.
I'll
So
try
just
and do that.
going with the summary theme.
Yeah.
Comes to you.
And like for my reset, I did my usual way of picking my usual TBR. So I've got a whole bunch of books on that.
Yeah.
I was thinking about doing another or trying to film another reading like it's my job video. Even if I pre-film it for Feb.
I was thinking about doing that too, and I also remembered that last time I did it, I said I would not be doing that again. But apparently, distance and time make it seem like a good idea again.
Yeah.
Well, people do like these reading for 24 hours and stuff.
Yeah.
And I did like the 8-hour one, and it took me like so many days.
Yeah. I can do like my 8 hours.
Yeah.
That I can manage.
Yeah. A lot more. I just know that last time I did it, I just really realized that I always, have read to finish the book or something, not to hit a certain amount of time. Like that's just literally never happened to me before, and it was kind of hard. I do need to get a reading vlog on my mental list, I guess.
I'm sure you'll think of something that you want to do.
I'm sure. Well, I mean, ultimately, I can just do a weekly one if I need to. It doesn't have to have any sort of theme or anything. So person who makes me think that I can just do weekly vlogs of some sort is Izzy.
Yeah.
He does weekly vlogs day in and day out.
I know. I'm in awe of that.
And they're not always long either. Like sometimes she is like, hey, it's 3 days later. But on Mondays she ends a vlog and she starts a vlog like clockwork. And she does like a handful of times in the year that it's a specific theme
Yeah.
or something instead, just to give herself a little bit of a break. But she really does them super consistently.
No, she's very, very good at those.
I think I told you that I rewatched. Maybe I told you, maybe I said it in video. Who even knows at this point? I rewatched all my 24 and 24 vlogs.
Oh yeah, you were talking about that. Yeah.
And I will say it was nice kind of seeing how many like highlights showed up in those videos where it was like, oh yeah, that was such a fun time or a good thing or a nice thing. And it's here. I feel like that's one of the advantages to doing weekly vlogs like that and stuff is that, you know, whatever you want to capture, you've got a video for it. I'm just drawing lines for boxes.
Yeah. I'm arguing with pet tape, so that's fine.
I already cut a couple things out from pet tape for this page.
Nice.
It's cute, but it can definitely be a pain.
Yes.
I kind of envisioned squares across this entire 2 pages, 2-page spread. I'm like, that might be not realistic. I don't even know. Might want to fill some of these out before I just keep making boxes for eternity.
Yeah, where's the fun in that?
Beats me. I'm sure I'd find it somewhere, though. I wipe my ruler edge with a tissue to get the pen ink off that I get on it.
Nice.
If I don't, it ends up smudging.
Yeah. I smudged a couple of things. It's fine.
Oh, I definitely smudged a couple things too. Just gets worse if I don't wipe the ruler off. I think I'd like to do some collabs in 2025. But who, what, where, when, no idea. Got nothing.
Yeah, I have an idea. I want to run it past Ashley around some stuff, kids' books. But I also know she's busy. Like,
right.
That would be fun to do.
Yes, for sure. And as busy as she is, she might just want to do something about it with somebody because she does truly love it.
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
nice
we've tentatively talked about it in the sense of, would you like to do something? Sure.
Right. Yeah. Those plans don't go anywhere if you don't.
I know.
Get more specific.
I know.
I was kind of kicking around a small booktuber shout out video, seeing if I had enough. I was like, oh well, if I did that, I could shout out Realm of Comics because
it's
still smaller than my channel right now.
Yes.
I'm sure she's gonna throw it back up here soon.
All right. Well, I have amassed a significant pile of rubbish, so I suppose that's a good thing. Oh, she says as she kicks the table.
Getting through some of it is just good. It's good not to have a stagnant stash.
Yeah. That's done.
My sister and I went to TJ Maxx today because we got each other and other people got us too gift cards for Christmas, and part of it was that we'd go together, without kids and all of that. But I checked. We went to her TJ Maxx, and I checked there too, and they still don't have the Ray Dunn planners that we like. So I'm really glad I'm not. It's not December. What is today? Even I don't know. 28th, and I'm still like, all right. Well, let me just pick one and settle on it.
Yeah. So strange.
I don't get it.
Well, I mean, I had them, but only for a really short time as well.
Oh, that's
And
interesting.
only a limited number of them.
Yeah.
When I got ours, there was probably only, there would have only been 4 or 5 in the store.
Yeah. Well, and it doesn't even have to be redone. I just don't understand why there aren't more that are just, basically the monthly calendar pages.
Yeah.
All it
We
is.
got a couple. I mean, I haven't been back for a little while, so
Yeah.
you know.
I can't imagine that we're the only ones that have a use for planners like that.
No, there'd be plenty of people.
You literally just want a calendar in notebook form, basically.
Yeah. I like that, Bianca. I am no longer a perfectionist in any of my journals because it's just a book. And there's nothing a sticker can't hide.
I am making a mistake right now to back you up.
Sorry, did I distract you?
No, I just didn't touch the ruler, so the line is wobbly. Yeah, honestly, I have noticed too. I'm sure you all have as well. I don't notice the mistakes nearly as much a few months later, and it's not like, oh, July, the one where this line is wonky.
Yeah. All right, stickers.
I'm kind of thinking about making my diversity page like higher ratings only, like recommendation worthy only. I also don't want to put that pressure on myself. Okay, you said that as if you did it on purpose, a purposeful mistake. Yes, I am a supportive person, and I'll do it for you to make you feel better about yourself. I definitely would not have done it otherwise, for sure. Other thing I was thinking about doing, okay, let me show you this. This is what I'm doing for the representation, right? Basically, a diversity thing. And again, I'm only doing like one book per thing. This is not, I don't know exactly, but basically one book per thing. But I was also thinking about doing something kind of similar for like tropes or micro tropes and things where just okay, I've read one of those this year.
Yeah.
It gets marked.
Nice.
But I don't know if I'm gonna do that. I don't know. I'm just kicked to the round.
Well, remember, you don't have to do everything straight away. So, and I know you want them set up before the start of the year, but you are always allowed to add things later on.
Right.
For example, I published my reading spreadsheet and shared it, and I have made a lot of upgrades since then in the last month.
Yeah.
And that's fine. They can go in next year's spreadsheet for everyone. But they'll be in mine this year, so I can check that they work.
Right. Makes sense to me, honestly.
Well, most of the time I don't use graphs, mostly because I can't be bothered figuring out how to make them work. But I think I figured out how to make them work. So we'll
I
see.
love a good graph. I don't make them, I can tell you that, but I do like when other people have them. I will say I'm kind of hoping that lowering my expectations is a good old reverse psychology and actually raises my result.
I have faith in you.
Yeah. 2024 was not the worst reading year by any stretch, but I'm just hoping for better in 2025.
Yeah, like it wasn't a bad year. It was just not fabulous.
Right.
But honestly, I'm beginning to think that last year, kicking everything, was an anomaly anyway. And I'm going to stop comparing everything to that because, yeah, that was a
So
good year.
many new all-time favorites last year.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. I feel like a lot of highlights of my reading months have been rereads rather than new favorites. Moved completely away from physical books.
Nice.
I don't read physical books much either. I'm an ebook reader, which funnily enough, I never thought I would be. You know me, I'm so bad at any technology I don't already know. I was definitely like, I will not be learning that.
Well, but I think when you find the thing that you like, it makes a difference.
Yes.
My reading is all over the place.
Yeah.
And I thought I would never read on my phone, and this year I started reading on my phone. So not
Mhm.
all of it. I
You're a
don't.
true omnivore variety reader
Yeah.
while still being, predominantly romance. You read so many different things in so many different ways.
Well, life's too short, and I think it makes me appreciate the romance books in between, and also it just stops me from burning out on things.
Yeah.
What is going on here?
Hey, have you read anything else by Beth Revis or just that series, Chaotic Orbits?
I am pretty sure that I have read some of her work in Star Wars. The
Okay.
Star Wars. I'm
Those
pretty
are
sure.
not the ones I was interested in picking up.
No, but I remember when I was reading a lot of YA, she had a lot of. I think she had a lot of YA books when I was reading YA.
Okay.
But I've always heard good things about her work. I just wasn't expecting her to write romance. So I'm like, gimme.
Yeah. Is that her only romance then?
I don't know if it's her only adult romance. Might be.
I put something of hers on my TBR. What was it? That's not her. Maybe I didn't put something of hers on my TBR. Maybe that was a lie.
Hang on. Let me.
Oh, no. Okay. She's the co-author. She's just not listed as the first name for whatever reason. Night of the Witch with
Okay.
Sarah Rush and Beth Revis. Do you see this? Yes.
Okay.
It's a witch and a hunter, but he's actually joined the witch hunters on purpose for revenge because they murdered his family or whatever.
Yeah.
Says young adult romance, fantasy romance.
Yeah. See, I thought she was primarily writing in young adult ages ago, but a lot of those authors are transitioning into adult titles.
Yeah, a lot are.
Just trying to remember if I've read anything else. Yeah, I read her Star Wars book, which was actually quite good, considering a lot of the new stuff is not fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that about less screen time. I need to leave my phone in the other room. Actually, I have no idea where my phone is in my apartment, so that's a good thing today.
Right. Oh, win. It's how you know you are succeeding at something.
Yep.
And the thing is, like, I mean, if I'm not reading, I'll be on my phone all day long. Even if I'm like doing other stuff, I'll have something playing on it.
Yeah.
Or like, I don't know. It's just rare that I'm not using it. And I definitely use it way less, obviously, when I'm reading.
Yeah.
But maybe I'll just do one page of these boxes and combine different things in it. I don't know.
You don't need all the answers now. It's okay.
So true. I don't even have all the questions right now. I don't feel like. All I know is that I want it to be uncomplicated, and that if I don't feel like updating it, it does not have to be updated. And it won't mess anything up or put me behind on anything. That's really my main goal, I think, is that I don't have to be playing catch up with it at all.
Yeah.
Really. Again, means that the what books I've read on the different days circles might not live to fruition, but I also just think it's kind of interesting, and I think that this would be a good way to illustrate this. But I think it's interesting how a lot of times I'll have like 5 DNFs in one day, or 4 books in a day, or 1 book for 3 days, or I'll like randomly go on a spurt where I have, 3 to 5 currently reading.
Yeah.
Whereas other times it's, 1, either DNF it or complete it, and then add on another one, just switch to it. But I thought all of those would be illustrated by that. You'd be able to see all those things basically.
Yeah.
But I'm also a little worried about my memory if I haven't done it for 4 days. No idea. Hope Goodreads dates are accurate, because otherwise I got nothing.
Yeah. Well, I was hopelessly behind on my pages read per day thing in my reading journal. And then I'm like, you track that in your spreadsheet. Just don't even worry about that page. It doesn't matter.
Right.
That data is stored somewhere.
That's one of those stats that I'm interested in, but I cannot be bothered.
Yep.
I think I'm about ready to be done as soon as I.
Well, I just did a page. I was planning on doing this page, but not like this. So it's my word of the year.
That is the opposite of my word of the year.
I don't mean it in terms of, it's more all the stuff that I'm doing that's kind of challenging how I've done things before.
That's interesting. That's a good outlook.
It's not go and take on things that you really don't want to do. It's just how are you changing things to make things better for yourself?
Yes.
Yeah. Bianca, I read in silence, or if I feel like I need to have noise, then I'll put like an ambient thing on, but it's never music with words because I would not be able to concentrate. Also, weirdly, I found this random like ambient background noise for babies that I use with my niece. Weirdly works for reading.
That's interesting. First of all, my house is rarely silent, but I can read with anything. I've been a reader my whole life. I was the kid, reading their book in the corner, in the car, at the playground, standing up. Like, I've just always been able to read, and a really good book, I get so absorbed in it. I have like no physical awareness of what's happening around me. But I don't have any specific reading playlists. Sometimes I do listen to music, but it's just whatever I'm listening to. And I don't do the ambiance rooms or anything like that. Really. I just kind of read with whatever's going on. All right, I'm done with this at least. We have a page of squares. You're so welcome, everybody. I know update you've been waiting for.
Don't underestimate the power of a page of squares.
Right. Yeah, I don't do the ambient ones, although I think they're cute. Yeah, for sure. And that's why, to me, when I have a book that I can just put down, it's like, let me put this down, pick up my phone, put my phone down, pick the book back up, back and forth. I'm like, this is not the top tier level stuff that I am really looking for, because those, I'm dead to the world. All right. What do you got here? I really appreciate everyone who hung out with us, obviously.
Thank you.
Appreciative of Stef hanging out with me. Lord knows I need to get some journaling done. And I can tell you, without this live, I would not have been doing any of this at all. I would have gotten nothing done. So this was...
I ticked off everything on my list, so I'm happy.
You also would have had no video today if I didn't do this. So really, we owe a lot to Stef. I'm really looking at this like this. I can't tell if I like need something between this journal and these squares, like if it's too big of an empty space or if it looks fine.
Have you got a tiny little floral thing?
That is exactly what I'm thinking. It's something like that. And I definitely do have some on the pet tape that it came from. So maybe I will just cut that out.
Just a tiny little thing.
It's not for you, the audience, to know because I'm going to leave you before before I do it. But thank you so much. This is really enjoyable. I hope you got something done or just were able to relax. And I hope we all have a very good journaling, reading, living
year
in 2025.
Enjoy the last couple of weird days before the new year.
Exactly. The in-between time. Does this time even count? Not really.
No, doesn't count for anything.
All right. Good night.